Sanbonani Dumalang of Zans Africa, and welcome to your #1 youth show. This is Expressions right here on SABC 1. Kani dimloke ukalosa kalubisi unokanyisi. Sinkqubo ye Expressions, we put a spotlight on Africa Tech Festival, the continent's leading platform for technology, innovators, specialists, ngondo, and thought leaders. Sinkqubo ye Expressions siyabuza, are young people abreast with high tech in South Africa and Africa as a whole and its opportunities? Kani ke sinkqubo ye Expressions, we went straight to the ground. And the anticipation from the visitors at the Cape International Convention Centre. This is what went down.
Ngijabulisa nje ukubalana because of ukunetworka nabantu different, and as young people iyancedisa ukuthi ube kune such an environment which is full of opportunities as a young guy as well. So hiyo lento engilethela kakhulu, and mostly to meet different brands from different sectors of the tech world and also the communication side of things.
Well, it's my first time here, all the way from Los Angeles. I have a creative tech agency, Trendsense Digital Labs, and we specialize in digital transformation and AI implementation. We recently relocated to Johannesburg and looking to position myself in the South African market, tech market.
So here for AfricaCom, I work for Telegeography. We're a telecoms market intelligence business. So originally, I'm from Zimbabwe, but I live in London. So to catch up with some customers that we've been having conversations with, to understand what the different companies are doing within the telco industry and where the market is moving.
The anticipation yobalapha bhutwamu is ubana sizawudibana nabanye abantu abanengqondo nengcingo ezifana nezi zethu abasuka kwamanye amazwe. Uqonda ubana okay cool, ndenza nje kuba ndilapha wena wenza nje kuba ungaphaya, but intoni esinoyenza sisobabili.
Anticipation is really to learn as much as possible, to really understand what's happening here versus what I'm used to over back in the States.
It is very pivotal ubana ulutsha luzambe izinto ezinje, but ingxaki is that i-access yofika apha kuba nzima mhlawumbi from indawo abasuka kuzo abantu abayang, and ngoku bako TikTok nentoni, but so funeka sibe nento initiatives ezithile for ubana sibabonisa ubana entrepreneurship iqala usencinci.
Ibalekile into bana bangabi sithi xa bezibiza si-consumers qha ze-technology, but babe zi-innovators nabo, babe zi-participants, active participants. Bengincokola nomnye umfana apha endibalisela into yobana uyazi into yobana uqala kwam ubamba i-laptop kwakuse-university. So ngekhe ngo-2025 sibe nolutsha oluthetha ngento yobana ndiqala ubona i-laptop e-university, because the future kakade is technology.
This is my second time. So far so good. Day one, met a lot of people. Kumnandi ukubalana basically.
Super excited to learn all of the good things that's happening in this market.
It's been really exciting. Been good to meet with people, to connect. So getting a lot of value out of the first day especially.
Namhlanje bekubhizi kakhulu, besibonile ne-exhibitions ezi, samamela ke ne-fireside chats, savisita futhi i-company ezi-different. Bekubhizi but bekumandi.
Mele yonke into efikayo entsha ingabi just for ubumnandi. Mele yazi ukuthi izinto lezi abangakhangalo ikusasa labo. So noma bakhona ukudlala kuwa bo TikTok nani mara babheke ukuthi behind emuva kwalo izinto ezisetshenziswayo ama-careers that are available, how can they make a future for themselves?
I would say qala. I think that's the most important thing. Start where you are without knowing like what the plan is. It starts.
Interesting views coming from young people. Technology. For now, Bugeli, remember you can be part of this discussion by sharing your views on our social media pages. Facebook at Expressions_10. For now, don't move a muscle. You're watching Expressions. Welcome back. You are still tuning in to your #1 youth show, Expressions. Kunjalo nje Mbukeli, we are talking about the Africa Tech Festival. Umbuzo sibuzayo angagunqiyo, are young people abreast with high tech in South Africa and Africa as a whole and its continents and opportunities? Kanike umqulunqi wethu Mziyanda Mbedla, talk to exhibitors. Masibone baqhubeke ntoni.
hao.
Ni hao. You know, in this area, it's always there are big players like Ericsson, Nokia, Huawei, ZTE. But what we do is we provide the virtualization and also some innovation based on 4G, 5G core. And then in this way, we can help the operator to grow even faster because we can lower the capex, and then we are growing with them, and we do something like revenue sharing, and we can help small operators, small business really grow like in a really advanced way. For digitalization, although in Africa it's not like the percentage is not too high, but still, I mean, you can see everybody they can get involved with the digital world. I mean, the smartphone, the broadcasting, these things. So I think just using the tool to get just learn more things, new things, AI, and then work on it. So like us, we started from 4%. Now we have like 300. So I believe in here also embrace this knowledge. Then you can also make some own business and also catch up with the technology.
We are Vega Vision Software. We are a software company that specializes in CRM, ITSM. We do contact center solutions. We also have billing management solutions, networking monitoring solutions, as well as hotspots where we are able to collect data. So it becomes very imperative for us as a business to assist small-scaled to medium businesses with tools that is able to sort of facilitate or make operation much more smoother as it comes with automation and the coolest technology. There's a great market for us to emerge. By us, I mean black businesses. But what we've spotted as a company is that affordability becomes an issue. So what we are saying is, instead of you going abroad to get a solution where you're going to be quoted, on a different currency, we are saying we are giving you these solutions that are locally made, as we have an in-house software development team that literally sits down and create these solutions.
As Angola Cables, we started as a backbone operator. We had the submarine cables, but then we just realized that there was more into it. The continent didn't just need transmission connectivity. We had for us to help the digitalization of the economy, we had to offer more services. And this is what Angola Cables is doing now. We come a very long way since the early days of Angola Cables for what we are now. As you can see on our stand, connectivity is a key thing for Angola Cables, but we have a lot more to offer towards the digitalization of the economies. This is what we bring into the continent. We are here for this event. We are promoting our cloud, as myself, as Angolan, going back home with the perception that it is worth it year on year to come back here to South Africa, being with our partners, being with our customers, being with our solutions providers, and help the digitalization.
We are into the broadband industry, and we specifically offer FTTH to homes. We've covered 400,000 homes passed in Nigeria, and we have over 55,000 customers on our network. We're the fastest growing, and we're the biggest in Nigeria. So now we're about 8 years old, and we're looking at scaling the business beyond Nigeria. Yesterday I was talking with some people, and many South Africans are still paying money through the rand. They're not digital wallets yet, and it's almost everywhere in Nigeria. So yes, we need to upscale. We need to do more for us to move to the next level as a country, and this is the next best thing. This is the oil of the future, and you'll find out that every year the equipment that you use becomes obsolete. That tells you how fast the digital economy is evolving, and you need to position yourself ahead of others. And that's what we're doing as a company, and also in Nigeria. And for all other African countries, it would be nice to follow the trend, because this is where the world is moving to. You embrace AI. AI is taking over everything, from finance, to businesses, to IoT of things, Internet of Things. There you have internet homes, internet cars. Very soon you'll have. We're already having humans that are AI robots. That their feel, their look, the way they talk is like human beings. So everything is going AI in the next 10 years.
My name is Daniel Scher. I'm Estonia's ambassador to South Africa. So in practice, 100% of government services have been digitalized. A PDF with a signature or a scan is not digitalized. It's really fully digitalized. We also have a digital signature, which is legal tender. And we also have all of the databases of the government speak to each other. And we also have a principle that's once only. Once you give your data to the government once, you don't give the data again. And the last thing, the most important, is for the trust factor, I'm the owner of all of my data. So we have a wide variety of companies. This time we have from e-governance, we have from the transport sector, some consultancies, and also our startup sector. But I think what's really useful, what we can share, is the e-governance story. So the Estonian e-governance system has been built in a public-private partnership, which means that the Estonian companies are the ones who have been helping the government build up the system. And why I think it's useful is because it's similar to what the government here in South Africa wants to do. They've currently launched last week an exchange layer, Masanza Exchange, and that's based on the Estonian solution. And I think that these are solutions that can be shared, they can be made local, given that extra flair or what you need for the local situation, but you can also later share it with your neighbors or to make the systems interoperable across borders. The key to Estonia's success in trading is that we're able to trade with our neighbors in a seamless, simple way. And I think this is something that's very important for South Africa and for the SADC region in general.
I'm the founder at Virtual Operative Services. E-residency is, you could say, an ability or a way in which one can join an infrastructure that has been created to grow businesses. And so it's saying, okay, you have an idea or you have a business, and we have different reasons why we might want to join something like e-residency. One might say, I want to be able to move quicker as a startup. One might say, I want to be able to access investment in Europe. One might say, I want to be able to access the market in Europe, which is what we had. Is we were a VA company, a virtual assistance company, and AI was coming around. We wanted to become more technologically heavy. And in that process, we decided, actually, you know what, this would be something good for us to do because of the fact that most of our clients were from outside of South Africa anyway, and they were in Europe and in the US. And so we then focused on that market.
I'm from a software company, Cybernetica. We are an Estonian-based company, and we're mainly known as innovators in e-governance sector. So really dealing with foundations that every government has to think through when going digital, from data exchange to digital identity and so on. And we are known for helping Estonian government digitalize, and today we help foreign governments digitalize in a similar way.
So what we see for startups in many locations, because startup products usually are quite universal, quite scalable. So it's one of the easiest way to also go to Europe and actually have an EU market entry in a way. Sometimes it makes it easier for startups to pay tax online, just access clients a little bit locally.
That's the fourth time that we have come here, and we come back because it's vibrant, as you can hear on the background. It's dynamic and it's innovative. So we see that it's growing, and we want to bring in Estonian experience, Estonian mindset, that we see it's very similar to that of South Africa, because there is so much dynamite and dynamism that we can actually cooperate on.
Very inspirational indeed. The future is bright. Abantu abatsha abexhotyiswa nge-technology, innovation, skills and Wi-Fi. Certainly Mukeli qiniseka into yokubana uyanxibana nathi ku-social media. Sikhona, uluvo lwakho lubalulekile. Basiqhwe evenkileni kusekuninzi esiniphathele kona apha e-Expressions. Welcome back. You're still tuning in to Expressions. Kanti mugeli sawubuza umbuzo ongagunqiyo. Ingabana bacha are abreast with high tech and South Africa and Africa as a whole and its opportunities. Kanti ke mugeli masive reactions from young people, key speakers and decision makers. Khabulunga Fing.
What I take from the 2025 AfricaCom as a startup, I liked the conferences where they were speaking all about AI. As we see technology is evolving and we are now in the AI space. So the speakers were speaking quite fast regarding the technologies that are coming up. And you could actually foresee, especially for us that are also in the IT space, you can actually see that there is need for us to also start catching up in terms of technology. Because if we don't catch up in terms of technology, the world will leave you behind.
I think Africa as a whole, we are a bit laid back when it comes to, catching up with technology. I mean, these are events where, you expect, people to come and they glean as much knowledge as they can. So we need to catch up, especially here, also in South Africa, starting here. We need not to be laid back when these things that can be able to improve our lives better day to day.
So what the young people can do in Africa is to ensure that they keep reskilling. One of the things that I can encourage them to do is that reskilling, learning and relearning is something that they need to keep doing. I'm actually an African career growth coach, and I look at solutions that provide long-term help to people who are really looking to scale their careers. So what it is that I'm picking from what I've learned in this conference is that AI is here to change jobs. And unless we begin to really think about where we stand in terms of our skill sets, then we are really not going to make it as professionals. So my take is that in everything that you're doing, whether you're in finance, whether you're in the banking space, whether you're in the customer service space, whether you're in whatever sector that you are, it will be very useful and very important for you to look at how AI is coming to disrupt where you are. It is important for you to be on the right side of AI as it keeps evolving, for you to be able to sustain your jobs in the days to come. Unless you do that, then AI is going to disadvantage you.
Sifikela kwizikolo engafikela kuzo zingobo sibanike i-free Wi-Fi. Sikhangela ne-partners that can help us to expand this thing so that they can offer their solutions ukuncedisa otishala ukuba bakwazi ukufundisa ezi zinto zidingwa yilizwe ngaphandle in terms of technology. Kukho izikolo esezilalini esizinika free Wi-Fi so that abantwana abafana naba can take their ideas to e-commerce or to online, so that i-businesses zabo zingabonwa only apho bahlala khona qha, but they are exposed elizweni onke. So ndithi kuba mabapheke bona i-solution bayenayo and the idea banayo zikhona i-services ezizayo kubo ezabaxhobisa ukuba i-idea yabo ifumane i-global stages fana nezinjena.
Into endifundileyo apha is that Africa's Tech is here to provide solutions and provide opportunities for youth and like everyone who's here. And what I've learned is that Africa's problems can be solved by Africa's people.
As a student, ngibona ama-opportunities amaningi. Ngiyabona ukuthi i-Africa iyakhula. Kancane iyakhula i-Africa. Ngi-impressed kakhulu ngezinto engayithola namhlanje. Different countries zenza izinto ezihlukile ezinkulu lokuchaza ukuthi i-Africa iyawagain amandla wayo strength. That means Africa, youth specifically yase-Africa izokhula kulokhunjana ku-Africa Tech.
AI is important, kodwa it comes with respect. It needs the human element. You might talk technology, but the human element is important. That's my take from this whole day.
I think one thing that has been playing in my mind throughout these sessions is that, when you talk about things like cybersecurity and all of that, the importance of introducing these topics to our students at schools and all of that, because of this is the things that are now affecting the current generation. It will be very important to make sure that we align our children who are still at school with this particular topic. So that has been my biggest take.
So for me, I think the biggest thing is that, the future belongs to those that believe in the beauty of their dreams. And this meeting of the minds has been so brilliant, meeting people from Kenya, Rwanda, Nigeria. It just speaks to the brilliance of Africa. And I think that as we continue on this journey, as we build, AI, cybersecurity, we absolutely have an opportunity to be a player in the global space. So really, really brought about belief and reminded me of the brilliance and capability that we have as Africans.
I think the AfriTech has been an exciting platform. Foremost, there's been so many conversations around artificial intelligence. There's been so much conversation around what's happening on the telco space. But I think on the African continent, the biggest question is always, what problems are we solving for African people? We came to showcase JobPoint AI. This is a software solution that we've been building in Botswana, and we are most certainly going to be rolling it out in the African market. It's a marketplace that is connecting job seekers together with employers. We've built quite a lot of artificial intelligence to support the building of curriculum vitae, cover letters, and be able to assist in terms of getting job alerts. But most importantly, we've also built conversational AI that is allowing for mentoring of young people and also professionals that are also already in the market. Once again, this is a job marketplace that is going to be solving and plugging young Africans onto the platform to be able to give them an opportunity for jobs across the entire continent. Africans must contribute to the building of this artificial intelligence platforms. I'm looking forward to AI having to speak Setswana, Sizulu, Nyanja, Bemba, and the different languages that we have across the continent. And that can only be possible if it is Africans that are actually contributing to the development of AI models.
Wow, ongapheli kuyahlola mbukeli kwaze kwamnandi kuyo le festival yathemba into kubana abantu abatsha bafunde lukhulu nawe apha ekhaya kukhona okufundileyo. Certainly if young people are empowered, they will be part of problem solvers. Thank you so much for joining us. From myself, ukholo Sakalubisi, asikshiwe ke namhlanje ukhona umsajo with a song titled Dudlu.
Nguni Tash Music.
Intombazane unike imali noma ubheka kanjani isimo sakho somjolo sona sime kanjani intombazane bayikoma yimtshela kanjani tshela mina ukuthi ushela kanjani intombazane unike imali noma ubheka kanjani isimo sakho somjolo sona sime kanjani